HKScan continued its profit improvement also during the third quarter this year. We have continued implementing our turnaround program in a very exceptional and challenging market environment due to the continued coronavirus pandemic and market changes caused by the African swine fever detected in Germany at the end of the review period. Our net sales were at the level of the comparison period. Our comparable EBIT rose to over 8 million euros, which is nearly 4 million euros up from the comparison period. Cash flow from operating activities slightly declined due to a temporary increase in inventories. Our comparable EBIT for rolling 12 months time rose to over 10 million euros at the end of September. I'm pleased with our profit improvement in total, taken into account the challenging market environment in which we are at the moment operating. It's also worth noting that our comparable EBIT from the review period was the best quarterly result since fourth quarter in 2015. Before this quarter, a better third quarter comparable EBIT was last achieved in 2012. Our profitability is still very weak and not on a satisfactory level, but we'll continue our goal-oriented work to improve the profitability. We keep the outlook for 2020 unchanged. All our business units were able to achieve a positive comparable EBIT during the review period. They were also to improve their comparable EBIT from the comparison period. The strongest improvers were Sweden and Denmark. In the Baltics, our operational business has shown strong progress, but the profit improvement was weakened by the impairment of the biological asset caused by the pork price decline in Europe. In Finland, the profit improvement was very moderate due to a strong change in sales structure caused by the corona pandemic. In our Rauma production unit, we have been able to develop our production processes, but we are still lacking behind our target level. During the review period, the consumer demand continued strong in retail, while in food service demand was clearly weaker than normal in all our home markets. Our export volume to China clearly increased from the comparison period and almost reached the target level. Pandemic and now also the African swine fever have increased the volatility in the international meat market. For example, in Europe, the pork price has declined. The exceptional market environment has clearly slowed down the profit improvement of our turnaround program. However, we have been able to improve our comparable EBIT cumulatively by almost 57 million euros during the program. Similarly, our cash flow from operating activities has improved by over 86 million euros. Our net gearing is at the moment at the level which enables a controlled implementation of the turnaround program. Growth in poultry category is one of the strategic priorities, and we have successfully been able to increase the poultry sales during this year. In beef, pork and processed meat products, our sales have also increased during this year, especially in branded retail. Sales of milk components have increased, while sales in ready meals have been stable. During the review period, we launched in Finland a new plant-based protein product line, HK Vihreät. We also continued developing the Boltsi product range, which already has a well-established position in the Finnish market. The way the pandemic is now affecting the food market is accelerating the need to implement the renewals according to our strategy. New ways and channels of producing and buying food, combined with strong digitalization, underline our need to commercial renewal. As part of our strategy implementation, we are establishing a new food solutions unit. Its target is through new commercial concepts to add value for our existing business, which today is strongly based on the development of products and categories. The new unit will start at the beginning of next year. The company's profit improvement gives a stable basis to continue our strategy implementation. In this challenging situation, we have been able to keep company's operations at a good level without any major disruption. I would like to thank especially the all HKScan personnel for this. I also would like to thank customers, producers and all other partners. We at HKScan will do our utmost to secure the company's operations in these challenging circumstances. In early February next year, HKScan will publish its financial statement bulletin for 2020. Then we will also take a look at our turnaround program's progress over the past 2 years and how our strategy implementation is proceeding. See you in February.